Good evening and welcome to the Vernon Township Supervisors meeting for April 4th, 2024. We'll start the meeting with prayer and salute to the flag. Heavenly Father, we come to you today asking everyone for your guidance and wisdom support as we begin this meeting. Please help us engage in meaningful discussion, allow us to grow closer as a group, and to nurture the bonds of communities. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I inherited that. Roll call, Andy.
Snyder,
Yes, here.
Carnes,
Here.
Davis,
Here.
Maloney,
Here.
Stone.
Here.
Any citizen comment this evening? Thank you. Approval of the minutes. Approval of the minutes for March 7th, 2024 Supervisors regular meeting. Can motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor. Finances, motion to direct the treasurer to issue checks for the approved vouchers due for payment.
I'll make the motion.
Motion
Second.
second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor. Motion to ratify payroll for the employees from February 25th, 2024 through March 30th, 2024, and the supervisor's pay.
I'll make the motion.
Motion and second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor. No correspondence, Amy?
No.
All right, thank you. Reports, road report, Joel Stone, Roadmaster.
Good evening, Supervisors. Road report for April 4th, 2024. We sanded and salted roads as needed, replaced signs, and installed some new ones. You'll see some new signs that are out in the township. We installed our first autistic person area signs this past month. We painted some offices and relocated some of the security camera monitors inside of the offices so it's easier for the staff to be able to view those. Assisted the Vernon Water Authority reading meters, removed some trees and limbs. We just had one today come down on 19 that we assisted the fire department with. Currently we have some high water signs up on South Watson and Brown Hill Road. Every time that we get this kind of rain, the water comes up, so there's the high water signs down there to advise the traveling public. Filled the holes in the gravel roads, cleaned pipes and ditches. Of course, every time it starts raining like this, the pipes start to plug up with the leaves that are still down in the ditches. Roach Park, we've emptied garbage cans and installed some new cables across the roads down to the pump stations. We had some issues with the cables being, I'm not sure if they're vandalized or what really happened to them, but they've outlived their service life, so we replaced them with some new ones. Lincoln Ave, we've continued to do the garbage cans specifically around the playground area down there. Couple things, just reminders that April is Safe Digging Month, so please all the time use 811 if you're digging. If you have any questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to the township and we'll direct you on how to do that. We don't want any incidental hits of any underground utilities. And also, just a reminder, cleanup day's coming fast, so start planning, get your stuff ready for cleanup day, which will be the first Saturday in May is what we're scheduling. So this year, it'll be May 4th from 7 to 2. That's all I have.
Yeah, I had a question here on the assisted Vernon Water and reading the meters. Is that a one-time thing, or are is that our new arrangement that we have with our cooperative?
We signed that agreement at the beginning of the year with
Right.
the Water Authority.
Each of the guys is just doing that one time, just so if it's necessary for us to
So
read the
it's more
meters.
training to
Yes,
be trained.
it's just an opportunity to kind of get out there and see the system a little bit,
Right.
with that intergovernmental agreement that we have with the water authority.
So we have one more month of that. We have one more member.
No,
to
that's
do that.
great. We were all for it, or all, as
Correct.
far as the agreement that we have. Good. Okay.
Anybody else? Dave, do you have anything?
No, that sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys been working a lot in and out. The building looks great, the painting, really good. Like you said, with the rain, I mean, you're limited unless you're out there fixing something that the rain brought on. You know, it's limited really what you can do safely. You know, sometimes you don't want to be out there cutting trees down in the rain or whatever. Are a lot of the trees you see in ash trees, you think,
No,
or just grapevines and stuff?
there's a lot of vines, and, there's a lot of ivies and different things that are growing on the trees. Some of them have been damaged through accidents and different things that have happened to them, for years, different mowers have hit them or different things that, I guess scuffed up the tree to make them vulnerable to disease, and now the weak ones are coming down. Some are ash, but primarily today was not.
That's pretty much what I'm seeing is the vines and or the ash trees. I was just curious, but
Yep.
yeah, good job. I mean, you guys are on top of it. I know you've had to come out with snow. I get up and I always look out, and I don't have to go out, but it's well, now I hear the truck go by. So cool. Thank you, Joel. Good report. Administration zoning report, Robert Horvath, manager.
Good evening, Supervisors. I'll start on the zoning side of things. It's starting to pick up a little bit with the spring weather that we're having. Residents are coming in, starting to get permits for projects around their homes. I have issued 2 permits so far this year for new single-family dwellings in the township, which is always a good thing to get some additional homes in. On the commercial side of things, we continue to receive inquiries from developers on potential projects on the 322 corridor and elsewhere in the township. Before you tonight, for approval, contingent upon addressing the township engineer's comments, is a land development for Taco Bell at the site of the former King's Restaurant. Also tonight, we'll be setting a conditional use hearing for McCandless used car sales for the former Smith Gray car dealership. It'll be nice to see those 2 parcels being used again. Along with the Taco Bell land development, the Township Planning Commission also met and reviewed and recommended for approval the Meadville Medical Center subdivision number 4 that was discussed at tonight's work session. Administratively, we continue to work towards the completion of the playground at Roach Park. I know last month I said they'd be here within 4 weeks. Today, when I talked to them to find out why they hadn't been here, they said 2 weeks. And Amy was a witness to that phone call conversation, so I at least have a witness there. But hopefully in the next 2 weeks, they'll be in. As we discussed at the work session, where we received some excellent paving bids, I'm very excited to eliminate approximately 1.2 miles of our dirt roads. And because of that, I know the road department's going to be very busy with the summer road work. And I would like to remind everybody to slow down and use extreme caution when operating and navigating through our construction zones. And finally, I'd like to say a quick thank you to the Vernon Central Hose Company and the City Police Department for their quick response this past Sunday to a reported structure fire at the building. Luckily, it was just the diesel exhaust from the generator that was exercising at the time, but nonetheless, the township is grateful for the fast response.
Thank you, Rob. Any questions for Rob? Have anything, Dave?
No, good report. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. And next, police report, Chief Stefanucci, Meadville PD.
Good evening. Manpower has remained sufficient to provide the township with 24/7 patrol, along with responding to calls. We remained fairly steady at 302 calls for service this past month. We issued 70 traffic citations, 81 warnings for violations, totaling 151 traffic stops. We made 23 criminal arrests. Everything's been going well. It has been picking up. We've received increased complaints of speeding in the township. Starting this spring, we're going to be picking up our enforcement of speed. So I would ask people to be mindful of their travels in the township. We will be out. I'd also like to touch on the eclipse Monday quick. We're going to have additional manpower out, although there is a possibility delayed response. Depends how many people come into the area, but we are going to be out. We have additional manpower. We're going to be watching the 322-79 area for traffic congestion, and we'll be around.
Well, good. Question? Good, Chief?
No, I just wanted to say, I was going to wait till the end, but I'll just say it now. You know, I just been back in town here for a couple of days, and I was at the fire hall last night, and just in the several hours I was there, 3 different people came up to me complimenting the decisions that the board made with the police department, and how satisfied, how they appreciate seeing the visual, the patrolling, and things like that. And one of the 3 people was someone that, you know, they just didn't want to make the change that we made. And we keep saying this each month. I know that the compliments that we're all getting on the police force and the change that has been made here, and it definitely makes me feel good, you know, to have people come up and tell you, yeah, I think you did the right thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's good to hear the good.
Mhm.
And, you know, the bad's usually, unfortunately, what comes out.
Right.
So, on the eclipse thing, it really is gonna be more congested. My neighbor's son is coming up from Florida, and I think a month ago, he couldn't get a room.
Yeah, we're getting calls from people 7-8 hours away, asking what to expect when they get here.
Yeah.
So be careful on the roadways. There's going to be a lot of people from out of town aren't familiar with the area. I personally suggest people staying home. We have a good view at home. Let them travel the roadways, but we'll be around.
Yeah, yeah, you guys are visual. I mean, I see it out where I'm at. And
Also, I just noticed here in the packet here, and somehow it must have stuck together, but the police incidents and stops by year in comparison, did you notice the difference there?
no,
I mean,
I did not.
yeah, I mean, there's stops and things. I mean, it's working. It's working.
Yeah. Well, keep up the good work. Chief, and please pass it on. And, good report. Thank you.
Thank you.
Engineer report, Ashley Porter, Township Engineer.
Good evening. I just wanted to reiterate what Rob said. As the weather is warming up, we are getting inquiries for development of township, of course. So we expect a busy year. The ongoing construction that we've had through the winter is picking up. And as I mentioned last month, what you see as destruction now will start to look more like construction over the next month or so. And we wanted to emphasize our appreciation for everybody who's mindful of the traffic. There has been some change in patterns, of course, with the Vernon Place, and that seems to be running smoothly, which we appreciate. And then finally, I'd just like to, again, remind the businesses that as the weather starts to improve, take a look at your stormwater management facilities, clean the bags off the fence and the structures, and so that we don't have problems this summer. That's all I have to report.
Thank you. Questions for Ashley? Have anything, Dave?
No, it was a good report. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Solicitor's report, Jeff Millen, Township Solicitor.
Good evening, everyone. Always running smooth in the township. Continue to work with Rob on various matters before and after the meeting. Hopefully working with Ashley as we get to these new ordinances, the solar ordinance and the ATV ordinance. I would also just say, everybody be safe out there. And with this eclipse thing coming, I wish people would be excited about this, about other things as well. But the eclipse is coming, and apparently we're going to see it. And everybody enjoy it, I guess. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Questions for Jeff?
No,
Go ahead, Dave. Oh, no?
no, I'm good.
Okay.
I appreciate Jeff's report. It's usually short and right to the point.
Thanks, Dave. At least somebody appreciates it, right?
All right, a new business, motion to approve the Meadville Medical Center Vernon Place subdivision number 4. A motion?
A motion.
A motion,
Second.
second, all in favor? Aye.
I'm
Not in favor? Okay, it's approved. Motion to approve the Taco Bell land development contingent upon meeting all of the township engineers' comments.
I'll make that motion.
Motion,
Second.
second, all in favor? Aye. Not in favor? Okay. We discussed this at the work sessions, a motion to appoint for the Vernon Township Planning Commission. And do we want to maybe just do a vote, or?
You guys, somebody has to make a motion to
I'll make a
appoint.
motion to
Okay.
have Bob Weimer appointed to the planning commission.
I'll second that.
Okay.
I'll motion for Rick Maloney.
Well,
We'll have to deal
we'll
with it.
vote, we'll just,
Vote on it?
well,
You want to vote on this, and if
It doesn't pass, then you go.
it doesn't pass, then you would go.
yeah. So,
But just again on discussion, because this is televised now versus our planning. I mean, we had 5 or 6, very qualified candidates apply for this. And a lot of times it's hard to get some people to step up. And it was a decision that we made that I'm nominating Bob Weimer, but any of the other candidates would have been fine. But I just feel that Bob has had a lot of years experience. He's lived here all his life, and that he would be a good addition to that planning commission. But I hope these folks, come forward, because there's positions opening up all the time on the different boards, the planning and zoning and water, and different things like that, that hopefully they don't take it the wrong way.
all right, so we have a motion. Do I have a second?
Right, and then you had discussion.
Yeah, I second it.
Okay, second. Let's do a roll call vote on this, Amy. I'm sorry to throw that at you, but.
Snyder,
Yes, or yes for Bob Weimer.
Carnes,
No.
Stone,
Dave?
Yes.
Davis,
No.
Maloney.
Yes. Okay. So it's 3-2 for Bob Weimer. Next, motion to approve the sale of the 1968 12F Caterpillar Road Grader via municipal bid for $7,320 to DRG Bluestone LLC.
So moved.
Motion?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Not in favor?
Aye. Aye. That's just for. Motion carried.
Motion carried, okay. We're gonna get Frit's picture, and we'll get your picture.
Yeah.
in it, okay? Motion to award the 2024 Superpave contract to Shields Paving for the core work and item 2 at a total cost of $167,700.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
A motion and second, all in favor? Aye. Not in favor? Motion to approve the RFQs for aggregate materials. That was in your packet, we went over it.
A motion.
We have motion,
Second.
motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to authorize the township manager and roadmaster to purchase, if necessary, a used asphalt hot box at a cost not to exceed $12,000.
So moved.
Motion
Second.
and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor? Motion to approve or not approve petition from Crawford County Drug and Alcohol Zoning Map Amendment for parcel number 6505-110, ordinance 2024-02, Vernon Township zoning map. So, I need a motion for approval or a motion for not approval.
Hey, Don, I think I'll jump in. I'm going to make the motion to not approve the change in the zoning map. And I guess I'll give my reasons why, because we didn't really do that during the work session. I'm all in favor for economic development, and I think Vernon Township over the last 30, 40 years has really concentrated on creating economic opportunity, creating jobs. I think it's helped us to stay in our community. I think it's helped us to keep our taxes as low as they are today. And I'm not really in favor of changing commercial to residential. It might have been the other way. I might have really given it some thought. But as far as I'm concerned, those areas should be strictly for commercial businesses. That's all I have.
Okay, great point, Dave. So Dave made the motion. You were second?
Yeah, I'll second.
Second for not approved.
All right. His motion, right.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second to not approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not in favor of the not approval? Okay, so the motion carries for to not approve the petition. All right. Motion to approve resolution 2024-10, wage and salary for township employees. We went over this in work session.
I'll make the motion.
Motion.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Not in favor? All right, motion to advertise a conditional use hearing for McCandless Ford for a used car lot located at 16513 Conneaut Lake Road. Hearing to be scheduled for
May 2nd at 6 PM.
May 2nd, 6 PM. That'll be the next township meeting. So I need that motion to advertise.
Motion.
I have a motion.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Okay, that will be advertised then as a legal ad, and anyone that has any input on that is welcome to come to that hearing. And just to clarify, that is for the former Smith Gray lot, 16513 Conneaut Lake Road. So we get to come early again next month. No old business. Upcoming meetings will be the May 2nd, 6 PM. The conditional use hearing for McCandless Ford for a used car lot located at 16513 Pontiac Lake Road. Then May 2nd, 2024 will be the Township Supervisors Work Session at 6:30. May 2nd, 2024, Township Supervisors Regular Meeting at 7:30. So May 2nd, conditional use hearing, 6 o'clock. Work session, 6:30. Supervisors regular meeting, 7:30. At this time, we'll have supervisor comment. Can we start with you, Dave, so I don't forget you?
Yes, we can. Listen, I'm just really, what an exciting time to be supervisor for Vernon Township and representing the people. Man, the economic growth and the development really looks just fantastic this summer. I see so many good things happening. I can't wait to get back. I'll be back seeing everybody next month. Really looking forward to that. And I just wanted to mention this. I saw it on Facebook, and sometimes you can't believe everything you see on Facebook, but the Wicked Hollow restaurant, which is the old Station 27, looks so cool. They had these beautiful green lights around it, and the menu looked fantastic, and boy, I just wish them the best success. And I'm so happy to see Jersey Mike Subs open up. I just went to Jersey Mike's down here yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to getting back and seeing everybody, and just exciting times in Vernon Township. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Dave. How about you, Scott?
Well, it's grass growing, just be careful mowing, don't put the grass clippings into the road. Again, with motorcycles on the roads, they're out everywhere already. Just look twice, just save a life.
Thank you. Fritz?
As Dave, it's good to be back. 3 months away. There's been so much change, just driving up and down the corridor and things like that. The amount of construction going on and things to happen. As Dave was saying, it's a great time to be a supervisor. Roach Park with the playground, I went over there yesterday and looked around because it wasn't complete when I left. Everything wasn't constructed. It's pretty impressive. I'm sure the kids will be glad to get on it in June, July?
I'm hoping like 2 weeks. Trust me, my daughters beat me up about it more than probably you guys can.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Right, well, no, what's that good? That's gonna be so nice. I mean, it's a real destination for, and not just Vernon people outside of the community use it so much, but, as we said, we got cleanup day coming. Hopefully this year I get back to help out on that, once I don't have a need being done. So, we look forward to that next month. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Fritz. John?
Just like to reiterate a thanks to Chief Stefanucci and his guys for the job they're doing. You know, the 24/7 coverage is just, that's great. I mean, that's what we needed, and I want to thank you for that. That's very, very much appreciated.
Great, thank you. I would like to thank Armstrong Utilities for being here this evening to video the meeting. The Meadville Tribune, we have Jane here covering the meeting. And with the eclipse coming, good luck to everyone, that we have a nice bright day. We don't have clouds, so all the hype is... but I have a report that might not be the case, so...
You know, that's why they built KOW, is because the amount of cloud cover.
That's a fact. Yeah. And, one thing I'd like to add is, I was talking to a resident over the month, and we got speaking about senior citizens, and it's very disheartening to see someone go downhill, but the Alzheimer's and dementia is a real thing. So if you do see someone out and they seem confused, maybe they're looking for their car at Walmart or something, or they're walking down the road and something doesn't look right, please take the time to stop and check on them, because it was a good story I heard, that someone helped this gentleman, but it was sad that to see this person that you knew decline to this point. So with that, I'd like to have a motion to adjourn. Move. Second?
Second.
Meeting adjourned.